Bit of something different there, guys. A boat coming in. Yeah, pull all that stuff back. You've got to pull it backwards. Let's go backwards. Why was you just telling me to move?
Wow!
It's coming out now. Sit down. You tell me to move there. What am I supposed to do? Right. Find out where he's going. Put in. Well, here we are back out again on a lovely Friday. It's Thursday afternoon, is it? Thursday afternoon. We're at Hornsea. What's the date today, do you know?
16th.
I think it's the 16th. Thursday the 16th. Is it 14th? Thursday the 14th, I stand corrected.
14th, it's 16th, 17th, 16th.
Right, it's the 14th because we've just checked on the phone. We're at Hornsea South. Weather is fantastic, about 19 degrees at the moment. There's about 1 mile an hour breeze. The beach is absolutely rammed. I'm not going to pan round because I don't want to get anybody else's face in the camera, but it is absolutely rammed. There's 3 fishermen on the beach at the moment to the right of me. 2 of them have got 6 rods between them. Just had a spade with them, there's no bites at the moment. I've just had a cracking bite on this first rod nearest to you. I just put a load of squid out on a 3-hook flapper. I think I've got another bite there, look. 3-hook flapper, and I tried blacks first, but they was getting stripped off by crabs, obviously, because it's flat out there. Our time's about, I think, 10 to 5, and it's now, I've been here since about 12:30, and it's now about 2:30, something like that.
10 past.
Obviously I'm going to fish right up to Iron, about 2 hours down. Hopefully we're going to get some fish. What more can you ask? So I'm going to leave you on the rods a bit because I've just had a cracking bite on this first rod, and it was a cracking bite. But it's a 3-hook flapper, so obviously I'm not that bothered about pulling it in yet. But we'll leave you on for a while. I might have to keep cutting you off, guys, because there's a lot of kids on the beach, and obviously I don't want them in my video. This is why I've only just put the camera on. I was absolutely swarmed by kids around my rods, so couldn't really film anything. But we've got to the sand now, so hopefully I might get a bit of filming in, hopefully.
Oh wow.
But as I say, I had a cracking bite on this first rod, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a fish here. So I'm going to leave you on for a while. Thanks to all the subscribers, by the way. I'm now up to 392 since my last video, which is an increase of 29. Hopefully you can get me to 500. I've got a nice prize on there if we get to 1,000 subs. It's on the video, well, 2 videos before this one, I do believe, or 1 video before this one. You click on it, put your name down there and subscribe. You can win a nice prize, postage included and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get to 1,000 subs. But thanks to all the subscribers at the moment. We're doing well. Plenty of views, but I just need them to turn into subscribers. I know it's an hard slog, but we'll get there in the end. Hornsea is fishing well at the moment. I've just spoke to a fisherman. I'll actually show you his boat. I actually filmed him bringing the boat in, and there was no kids about, so I filmed it. I had a chat with him, and his pots are absolutely full of cod, big ones. He said there's a lot of cod out there, so hopefully it's going to transpire onto my rods. Hopefully. But I'm on big squid baits at the moment on the flapper because I know there's doggies about at the moment as well, so I might latch onto a doggy. But on the other rod, I've just got a pulley pennel. I'm on blacks at the moment on that, but I'm going to pull it in a minute and swap it to a nice big squid bait because the crab's just going to strip them basically. So we're better off going on to squid for the time being. Hopefully the crabs will disappear by later, and I can do a few cocktails or go straight back to blacks. But bait, as usual, supplied by Quids in Bait and Tackle Mike Tong. Fabulous worms, they're about 8 to 10 inches long, real thick, nice juicy worms. It is frozen. There was fresh when I got them, but I froze them, but they're nice worms. So let's hope they do the job.
What are you doing? Leave me alone.
Congratulations to Levo, by the way. Levo's fishing. He's gone over 1,000 subs. Congrats to him. Great guy. Nice couple. They're always out on the beach. I met him a couple of weeks ago. So pop along to his channel and subscribe and have a chat. Just keeping an eye on this left rod, guys, because it's still flicking a little bit, but not like with the bite I had. They've actually brought some sunglasses today, but they're our lasses, and I'm not going to go on screen with them because they don't look right, so I'm going to stay off screen with them. But I have got them on watching my rods. Well, there you go, guys. Nice big bite on the first rod. You see that one? It's definitely not tadpole because they're dead straight out. There's no drag, and there's no waves, as you can see.
It's all right.
So any movement on them rods is definitely a bite. Hopefully we might strike it lucky. Right, we've got a bite, guys. I'm going to have to chop it off again because there's a gang of kids heading this way. So I'm going to have to cut it off and I shall be back, hopefully. And you might see me pull a fish in, hopefully. Well, guys, I reeled that one in. And look what I got. A bloody crab. Seen that? Crab. Now, I knew there was crabs out there, but that is not a bad size one. I might eat that now, but we're going back. But definitely edible, that boy, but it's going back, unfortunately. And a right good tap on it as well, so there's a lot of crab out there. Took obviously all my bait and took all 3 hooks. How it got them I don't know, but it did.
Ripper.
Pain in the ass, what?
Joe was coming back in. Still down there.
Oh, it's alright, we'll find somewhere to go. If we don't die then. Definitely going on squid baits because I'm just going to take everything.
I think you killed it, Joe.
You know what? I killed it.
Oh no, it's still down
That's good crap. You just don't die.
Good. Yeah. I saw that. I can't see your car.
Holy moly, better give me a sip then. I've gone on fully squid now. Come off the blacks. Go back on blacks at half time though because you get better fish.
Yeah. But home.
You don't move that because you'll spoil it. Yeah. Yeah guys, I left it filming and so for these two, I've got my wife with me by the way, she don't want to come on camera. And I've got my youngest son with me as well. Trying to get him into fishing, but he's more into beach shorts and trainers, so he's not going to get involved in it.
Yeah.
He's behind the camera and all. I just knocked that one out about 120-30 metres because I want to see if I can get by these crabs. Got a massive squid bait on them, so hopefully might at least get a doggy or something. It's definitely not bass weather, so might be looking at a codling and a doggy. I might even get a ray with that flapper, you never know. But we'll see. Right, we'll take a little break now, guys, because I don't want to burn the camera off before we get any action. Because obviously it's been, apart from a couple of bites I've had, and that big crab I've just got, well, it wasn't a big crab, but it was a decent size for pulling in. Oh, there you go. Nice bite, first rod. Just about to turn the camera off. Keep an eye on that first rod, guys. I'll say there's definitely no tide pull. We're dead straight out. No waves or anything, so any movement on them rods is either crabs or fish. The one nearest to us is the one with a flapper, 3-foot flapper, and the one furthest away is the pulley pennel. So they're all carrying squid. Tried the blacks, but nothing was happening whatsoever. So see how the squid gets on. I've actually got some mackerel with me as well if I need it, and some blueies. So I might have a go at a reel later with blueies, not a flapper. Give it a couple more minutes on this rod, this first rod, because as I say, it was a decent bite. Now big like, what we want is a big drop down. But as I said earlier, the guys coming in on the boat, I had a chat with them, and there was their pots were full of cod, nice size ones. Said there's plenty out there, so whether they've come inshore or not, I don't know. But it looks like there's some decent sized crabs out there, so they could be having a field day on the hooks, but there's plenty of elastic on there, so they're not going to get the bait off. It'll take them a while to strip it. Right, we'll take a little break, guys, and if that happens, I shall certainly bring you back before reeling. Right, we're back, guys. Still plenty of crabs out there. I've got the big baits on. About 45 minutes have passed. I've had a few knocks, but not significant. I've left them out because the baits are big, probably crab. I'm going to carry on fishing, obviously, until times. I can tell. I think it's about 3:15 now. It's 3 o'clock to 3:15. I'll be fishing while I'm about 6, half 6, 7. There's a bit of swell getting up now, but it's not much. I mean, the sea's beautiful. It's fantastic, in fact, but it's probably too fantastic. It's just too flat out there. There's no movement. I'm hoping a bit of swell gets up because there's a bit of breeze blowing now, probably about 10 miles an hour. So I'm hoping a bit of swell gets up and might bring a few fish inshore. Surprised I haven't had a doggy or a ray though. But it's still early, so you can only hope. Might get a magic hour or something like that, you never know. I can't move my camera too much, there's so many kids on the beach. I can only put it on when there's not many people about, so it's a bit difficult to film really today. I'm trying to get as much action as I can. I'll certainly get all my bites and my reeling ends in if there's any fish there or any decent bites. Just had a word with the other 3 anglers to the right of me. Same thing for them, just crabs, no fish at the moment. Somebody a bit further down the beach, 500 yards or so, he's had a fish. I don't know what it was, but he's had a fish. I'll have to go, guys. We're back in a minute. It's kids. We're back, guys, just having a nice bite on the first rod nearest to me. We'll keep an eye on it, might get a fish. Tide's coming in pretty fast now, but it's a deep beach this, so I don't reckon we'll move more than about another 10 feet or so. It gets pretty high from that here on in. I can't see the tide line, but I'll go and get a couple much further. Still about an hour to our tide, I think. There was a bit of swell getting up, but it's dropped off again. Tiny breeze blowing now, about 10 miles an hour, but it's lovely. You'll certainly see bites if there is any. There's a lot of crab action out there still though. I'm hoping these big squid baits keep the crabs at bay. I'll still expect to get at least one fish, just as I've got good bait. I don't know if I can count a crab as not blanking. Whether we count this as not a blank or not, I don't know, but somehow, without the crab, I'm certainly blanking, but I'm going to count that crab because it was well hooked. At this moment in time, I'd settle for a little dab or something, a little flounder or anything. I don't like blanking, I don't blank that often, but I don't particularly want to spoil my run because I ain't had a blank for a while. Still nobody else up the beach has caught anything yet. So I've got a lass and my youngest son with me, she's asking for chips and it's about a mile and a half up the beach. I'm not going to go that far to go get a bag of chips. So I think she can wait while we go home. As you do. I'll show you them in the distance. They're actually propped against the wall. I'll give you a quick look at them. It's all fun, guys, all fun. They've just left me here on my own fishing, but I like it that way. I'm having to move the camera in some really odd angles because there's so many kids about at the moment, and as you know, they've just got the video off, there's kids in it, so I'm trying to avoid everything known to man at the moment, and luckily it's thinning out a little bit now. There's not so many on the beach. So hopefully in the next hour or so it might be a bit quieter and I can get a better filming session in. I can't rumble, it's glorious day. The sun's right behind me. There's a slight breeze but it's blowing from left to right. Can't even feel it. But it's just cooling me down just enough to bear this sun because it's right above my head at the moment. I ain't got me out with me. I did have long hair on the way here, but I opened the window and it blew off. So I got a free haircut. If you've got this far, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm sat on 392 subscriptions. See if you can get me over the 400, it'd be great if I can. As I say, I took 3 weeks off because my back went. It's back to normal. Well, it's not back to normal, but it's walkable. So I'm going to do as much fishing as I can. And try and get as much content as I can up. I might try Cowden or Mackleton or something like that. I don't know, I'm going to try Bristol maybe, anything. Try a different venue, see what we can do up there. I might even have a go at Runnels, I've never tried it. I haven't been to Chalky Point either. You never know. All these little new venues. I might even have to pop up to Whitby at some point. But it's all good fun. Now the weather's warmed up. I'm surprised none of us have had a decent bite there. I mean, I've had some nibbles, but not big. before it's young yet. I mean, it's not high tide yet, and the best time fishing still to come, so hopefully I might get some good fish. Well, a big crowd of people's just come off the beach now, and there's only 9 people on this beach now, apart from us fishermen. So hopefully I'll get a better session. I'll show you the sunglasses. I've nicked them off our last one, I got mine. There's the sunglasses, they're glasses. I keep saying glasses, I don't know why. There's the sunglasses. I better look a right picture with them on, don't I? But it's all good fun, innit? At least I can see my rods. To be quite honest, in the last few minutes, the clouds just come over. It's actually freshened up, it's got a bit nippy. Sun's all cooked. Once the sun's gone out of the way, behind the clouds, it is a bit nippy. I just had a knock on that first rod again. Only a little one. It's a big one we want, guys, a big knock. I'm going to bring this one in nearest to me in a minute. It's the 3-up flapper. Because it has had some little nibbles. I might have a little fish on there, you never know. It might be a little flatty. It's certainly bouncing a little bit. By the moment I'll settle for anything, because I haven't had a fish yet. And over the last 3 or 4 videos I've had one first cast, so I've been unlucky really today. I'm actually in the self-same spot that about 5 videos ago. I caught 10 or 11 fish, so just shows you from one time to the next you can you just don't know what you're going to get here when you turn in. I'm actually going to watch Shane the Cod Farmer's video tonight, with it being Thursday. I think he uploads it tonight, because I want to know what this stinky sandwich is that Ben dumped. Because I mean, it's been the talk of the town, hasn't it? And we need to know what was in it. Because apparently he made it himself. So I want to know what he's actually put in it. No, in vain, it could be anything. But I'm sure it'll all come to light tonight. So I can't wait to watch that video. So I bet he's going to get a lot of hits on that video tonight. There'll be a lot of people out there wanting to know what was in that stinky sandwich. Right, I'm going to have a look at this rod, guys, because I want to see what we're on. Because I have had a few knocks, probably crabs again. Just over there, pull another 5 crabs in. Cobbling, guys. At least they're out there, little cod. It's a little codling. There is it. don't know, it might be a weaver fish I've never seen one, so I don't know. The tea towel, it's in there, so it's there. That's me up there. Well, I want to touch. No, it's not shit, I think it's bottom down. Picture. You can do, yeah, but I've got to be careful how I hold it because I don't know if it's a weaver fish or not. Right guys, I'll show you what this is. I'm sure you can tell me what it is. I've never caught one. I don't know, is it a Garnard or something like that? You see it? Nice fish, but I don't want to touch it because it is a weaver fish because I ain't got a clue what a weaver fish looks like because I've never caught one, but it's quite a nice fish that. Nice little fish. Great little fish. First time I've ever caught one of them, whatever it is. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me. At least we've dropped the blank, guys. Crabs have had an absolute field day again. An absolute field day. Must be a lot of crab out there. But look, we've had a crab and we've had, I'm sure that's a Garnard or something like that. I might be wrong. But see, I've never caught one, so I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't know myself. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me what it is. Lovely looking fish, whatever it was. Yeah, certainly a nice looking fish that. Using quite big squid baits, there's 3 there, because I'm obviously a flapper. Quite big squid baits, and hopefully Right, we're back, guys. Had to move the rod and everything because a boat came in and I was blocking his tractor in. Basically, that's what it's all about, guys. Keep moving your stuff. Yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments what that fish was, because I ain't got a clue. I never caught one. So it's a new species for me, whatever it is. So I'm quite chuffed about that, really. Nice to get a new species. I think it's a gurnard or something like that, gurnard. I could be wrong. Well, I'm sure I've seen somebody else catch one before. I'm sure it was a gurnard. But we saved the blank. Well, unless you count the crab, of course, early on I did actually catch it. So I was getting a few tickles on that rod. I knew it wasn't anything big, but it was on my flapper anyway, so I wasn't that too bothered because I put 3 decent baits elasticated on, so I knew they were still on there. But looking at them, they've been hacked to death, all of them, so the crabs are definitely out there picking them up. But at least they're lasting. That was out about 25 minutes, so at least they're lasting. I'm still confident I'll get a fish. But as you can see now, guys, the beach, there's one angle there. Well, the beach is getting pretty empty now. It's there's a few to the left of me, so I'm not going to pan the camera on there, but it's getting a bit empty now, so hopefully we can get a bit of filming in. We'll get some decent fish. I hope you can see the rods. A little front screen on because I took it off because it runs your battery down quicker, so it's on the front screen off so that we do it, because it's still got a record flash button on the front, so I know it's recording. But I'm more chuffed now because I've had a fish. It just keeps that run of no blanks coming, because I don't want to blank really if I can help it. I mean, obviously we're going to blank at some point. But you don't feel right when you've had a blank, when you get home really, you think you've gone out for now, but when you've had a fish, you know, you're a bit more happy, at least you've had some, haven't you, at the end of the day. And I've had a new species now, so I'm quite happy about that. I've never actually caught a dogfish, which I was hoping to get one today. And I've never caught a smoothhound either, so at some point we're going to get a dogfish or a smoothhound this season. Because I'm going to be out that much that obviously at some point I'm going to get one. But it'd be nice to get another new species today, wouldn't it, really? Got a smoothie or a doggy. So I'll be well chuffed with that, well chuffed. Right, we'll take you off for a little bit, guys, because I don't want to flatten this battery too early. I have got 2 more with me, so I'm not that worried. But if there's any more action, any bites, I'll put you on. Right, back, guys. There's about a 15-mile-an-hour wind blowing now, so there's a bit of wind getting up. The swell is picking up, as you can see. A bit of a swell going now, but not a lot, but I mean there's some there. I want to just cast the baits back out, all fresh squid. I'm still picking it clean, but it's taking them a while. So hopefully we might get a couple of fish now, because it's going to the point where it's good fishing time. I'm just hoping the wind don't blow so much on the camera, because it is actually blowing a bit of an hoolie now. But I did use this camera in 40-mile-an-hour winds and it didn't pick it up, so hopefully the same thing will happen again. The beach is clearing a bit, there's a few more people just around, so I might have to knock the camera off sharpish, you never know. But it's all looking good. Had a nice coffee because I needed one. Still got our lass's sunglasses on. This wind might drive a few of them off the beach what's left anyway, because it has got a bit nippy now and cold. It's that cold now, lasses want to sit in the car. Just shows you when that sun's gone, it doesn't have to get cold. I won't do too long of sessions because I'd rather have a short video with loads of action rather than a long video with no action. Obviously I'm going to try and capture the bites and the reelings if I can. Right guys, I'm going to have to cut it because there's a couple of kids just arriving. But if there is any action, I'll try and get you back on. So I'll catch you in a while. Right, we're back guys. I've just got a cracking bite on the end rod. There's a fish on it. I think it's the flapper. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it because it's quite a big bite. More likely be a flatty. It is my flapper, so I'm not that worried about pulling it in pretty quickly because I know there's another two hooks there. But we'll keep an eye on it because it might develop into a good fish. It's a bit noisier than usual for me on this beach. Usually the beaches I'm on, it's pretty quiet because we're either late at night or early in the morning. And it's not often I fish this time of day really, especially during holiday periods. So I know them baits are lasting at least 30 minutes now, so I don't have to rush about pulling them in. They've only been out about maybe 15 minutes. For a good 15 minutes left to wait for a decent bite. Everybody else is packed up now, there's only me left fishing. I'm going to stick it out for a couple more hours because I don't want to go home in rush hour traffic, so stay here about 6:30. I think it's about 4:30ish now. Can't tell you exactly because I forgot my phone. Wind's getting up, it's about 20 mile an hour now. When that sun goes in, it's really nippy. As soon as the sun comes back out, it warms up a little bit. But I haven't brought a coat. It's no rain forecast, so it's supposed to be 18 to 20 degrees all day until about 7, so I didn't bring a coat, so hopefully it's not going to get too much colder. That bite action seems to have died off on that end rod. But you never know. Might be one sat on my bottom hook. There's a bit of swell getting up now though, guys, so I might chain a bit of that bottom once we get a few more fishing shot. Certainly got a lot choppier. Well, I'll take another little break then, guys, seeing as the bite action's died off on that rod. But if it comes back or I get another bite, I'll be straight back on. I'll have the rods in for the last time. Been fishing it down now about an hour and a half, nothing's happening. I've had a knock on that end rod, there might be something on it, and I've got a 3-up flapper on there, so maybe there is, I don't know. Some rain clouds moving in to the left of me, which I'll show you. So I'm going to get going. Some dark clouds moving in now. So I'm going to get moving before it starts raining because I've not got a coat with me. So I'm going to pull these rods in, I'll let you see the rod come in. Hopefully I might get some, I'll move you that way a little bit, you'll see better. But, no, As you can see, there is a bit of bait left on there, but not a lot. Still a lot of crabs about. So I'm going to get this other rod in, they're going to start packing away. But it's been great anyway, I've enjoyed myself. At least I've caught a new species. I've had a big crab. Well, it wasn't a big crab, but it was to me because I've never caught one. But no, it's been all fun. It has got a bit nippy now, the wind's blowing. It's quite an early blowing now, as if you look at the flags on the toilet block there. Chuntering in the wind. The beach is now more or less deserted. There's a guy down there with a dog, but that's about it. Not much else happening. It's got nippy. It's going to rain, I think. So, time to go. But I'll be out again at weekend. Probably Sunday. I might try Mappleton or Runnels or somewhere around there, somewhere new. But I'll pull this rolling first before I say to her. See, guy, the bait had come back stripped and there was a lot on there, and it was one of them, basically it's a crab fest. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves. From me at Hornsea South that is. I'm going to get going and I'll probably see you on the next video. As I say, probably Mappleton or Runnels or somewhere. I'm going to try somewhere different, see if we get some better chances of getting a fish. So until next time from me, Pod bites. Ta-ta!